Hello, I think I'm live. Awesome. So I am live on YouTube. This is new. This is very new. Um, just starting my day, and I just decided to go live. Let's just I just been wanting to really share, my thoughts um about sovereignty and about what does being sovereign mean. Um, so when it comes to I guess living your own life and living it with, way in the way we think and the way our thoughts portray ourselves, a lot of those thoughts come from external sources. And so a lot of us are really living through others. We're not living with um, our own feelings and our own thoughts. We're living with other people's thoughts and feelings constantly. So it could be, for example, you can wake up or you can start your day off, right? And in an instant moment, you have a thought in your mind about what someone said to you, right? And that whole day can be how can I say, your day can play out what that thought that came in your head when you woke up. So your whole day is based off of what other people have told you, of what your teachers, your just everything, your memories, all that stuff that has built your personality and your character is not really you. So who really are you then? Are you just a fragmented version of uh other people's thoughts and feelings? Like that's the questions that I have been asking myself internally, so I've been wanting to express this um live, because live is a different energy. Like, you're in real time expressing, you know so sovereignty, what does being sovereign mean? Let's just get back to that question. Like, sovereignty is living through your own thoughts, your own feelings. It's not anything external. So when you realize that being sovereign is all about you and about how you want to control your life, that's being sovereign. Yeah, you can take advice from other people. You can listen to other people. That doesn't mean that you can't listen to other people. And especially if those people are wanting that same energy of becoming sovereign too. And that's when we can create that like-minded community, and we can teamwork makes the dream work type of energy, where we can create something off of our shared mentality, right? And that's just how you create that sovereignty mentality, where we can come together and we can create those communities of becoming sovereign and not listening to an external force that wants to manipulate you, manipulate your emotions, control your thoughts. That's a whole different thing right there. So when we realize the difference of becoming sovereign and just living our life based off of like beliefs and like structures and like habits, and just from carried on from even your own family line, generational uh karmic energies that just come in and boom, this is who you are, this is what you're about to do, this is your life, and you're going to do that. So that's where we have to like draw the line and be like, wait, hold up. No, like, no. You feel me? So like this is a whole different era that we're coming into. That everything's digital now. Everything is digital. So it's like, you know what? I woke up this morning, I was like, I'm gonna go live. You feel me? Like I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna fucking express these thoughts, these feelings that I've been holding on for, these past couple years, ever since what is going on out there. So much shit is happening, right? So it's like, how can I at least express this so that I can find a shared mentality out there? There's a sea full of like just different type of energies and mentalities out there. So it's like, how can I find or seek out through my projection of this type of mentality, right? Of being sovereign and knowing who you truly are and what you really want out of this life. Not what others want you to do, not what the news is telling you what to do, and everything, right? So there's just so much things that I can dabble into, like becoming sovereign, like when it comes to like food, when it comes to like your home and where you live. But it's also too, it's super energetic. It's not just becoming sustainable and growing your own food. While yes, that is a part of like separating, like I feel like that's kind of like the last steps of like, okay, we're finally out of this, right? Like we can finally produce things for ourselves, right? But it's also when it comes to like your own thoughts, like that is like a big part of like becoming sovereign. Like there's so much thoughts that we think about that's not even our thoughts. It's like your family's thoughts, it's your coworkers' thoughts, it's like the people you hang out with's thoughts. Like it's crazy. Like you don't even know who you are and what you're really generating. And the most of the things that we are generating in our life is coming from people around you, and that's why these people find themselves in like this cycle, this vicious cycle that is like, you feel like you're in hell because you're not living out your own thoughts and your own dreams and aspirations of what you want to do. You're living through other people. And like I said that like, so having your own thoughts and really just clearing out like energies that you don't even resonate with anymore, that are like literally, you just gotta like really see that for what it is and be like, wait, this isn't me. Hold up, this isn't me. Like the masks start falling off, like everything starts to just shed. Everything starts to shed. And that's when you realize, you just look around, you're like, damn, who am I? Type of shit, who am I? Let me just take a sip of my coffee. That is like literally, that is the energy right now. Like it's like, who really are you? Who really are you? So this is new. I'm live, it's an experience that I wanted to experience, I'm kind of done being shy. And that's another side of me, is like, why am I so shy? You feel me? Like, why? Like, I'm just here. I'm supposed to be me, right? Like, so that's another thing that I had to shed and just like eradicate completely. And this is my first step to, is like sharing myself, with the world, I guess. But this is an infinite journey. We are constantly finding who we are. We're changing every single day. And it's just very important that every day, because every day is the only, like right now is the only time that you can be your best self. Tomorrow's not promised. Like, stop being a bystander to your own life type of energy. Like, stop being a bystander and letting others ride over you, and letting other people's thoughts override your thoughts, and just constantly putting your own dreams and aspirations and everything that you want out of this life to the side, because your external environment is overriding and overpowering your own mind. And that's when it comes in, like, hold up, your mind is weak. Your mind is weak. We need to like work on ourselves. And this is where it comes to like relationships and marriages, where people aren't even happy in these relationships because they're looking for something external when they don't even have that internally. So this is a whole different paradigm right now. Like, and I see healing in this. I see transmuting a lot of dark stuff that we have been accumulating with, if it's talking about generational family lines and things of that nature, that comes back around to you. So you have to realize, who are you and what are you generating? What are you taking on from your past relationships and uh, past lives, if you want to that or whatever. But I definitely do. Our energy never dies. It's only transformed, and as well as our family generational lines and all that stuff that passes on to us. So we have to differentiate and discern, okay, what am I taking on from my parents? What am I taking on from my siblings? What am I saying that's not really me? You feel me? Like, and that's when we can break and create new families. We can create new families, new wealth for the future and for our children, and a different type of mentality that can help us evolve in that way. And the more people start getting into this stuff and getting into like deep energy spiritual work, where you can transform who you are, you can realize that the external environment is only created by our thoughts, only created by our thoughts, and that we're being influenced to think a certain way so that the world can be chaotic. We have to realize that this stuff is like, it's really, really deep. It's really deep, you know? Um, so take back your power. We have to take back our power. Our mind is so powerful. Like, our thoughts are creating our reality. And the more that you step into your power, your immediate environment, the people you surround yourself with, you're going to be the example, and they're going to be looking at you. They're going to be following you. They're not going to be looking at nobody else that don't know how to control their mind and their thoughts. They're going to be looking at you like, wait, hold on. Why are they not doing what we're doing? So be the example of your environment. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, yo. That's what it's about. It's not about, climbing a certain status or climbing a certain ladder in society. Like, nah, it's not about that. It's about becoming the example to lead and with courage, and knowing that where your family comes from, and you can see the patterns, and just you alone, just observing that and observing the patterns, that's powerful in itself. You can change it. You can switch it. You can write a new script. So this is that Dharma type of energy. This is that, uh, you know, it's a curse breaker. If you don't know what a curse is, that's what curses are. It's energy that doesn't die. It only transforms. And so when we leave this physical body, we're going to be the same by our mentality that we have now. And it's only going to be transformed. When we know that we have to change our mentality, we have to change our energy, right? We can evolve to a greater level, a more expansive level. So it doesn't repeat. So be conscious of where you are right now. Be conscious of the thought forms that are playing out right now in your mind, right now, because it's all you have is now. Be conscious of your thoughts. If you can discern your thoughts, if they're not yours or if they're coming from something else. And that is the power. That's the power. Because you're not your thoughts. You're the observer of your thoughts. You're the observer of your external environment. So this is something that I've been working on myself. I have been experimenting on myself, using my own observation of how I've been behaving, about how I've been reacting to things, and taking a literally a pause on life real quick, just like a pause to like kind of recharge in that way and step back to see what is going on inside of me. What am I playing? What do I have that's on automatic? Like we're like a control panel. So when we can do that, that's when immediately your environment starts changing. And a lot of the things, the main corporations, the news, all that stuff don't want us to control our thoughts. They don't want us to control our mind. They don't. They want to control your mind. They want to control your thoughts so that what they want, their dreams and their aspirations, can play out in the external environment. And that is why we're seeing all this stuff in the digital world, right? In the digital world, because that's what it is now. But when you know that you can control your thoughts, everything changes. And that's when you realize that, wait, I'm free. I'm sovereign. So, yeah. And that's where it can lead you to where you want to go. So yeah, I'm live right now. This is pretty interesting. And everything's I don't really know. But yeah, so that is kind of, I guess, what I wanted to express. And yeah, just know that you're here now. You are here now. You are loved. You are worthy. Okay, you are whole, and you are safe. You don't need anyone to tell you what you need to do. You don't need anyone to carve a path for you, because you know what you need to do already. You already know, whether you're conscious of it or not. Just flow with your life, flow with your emotions and what you're feeling, your thoughts. Just take a pause, take a step back. This is why I urge everybody to just like go in the forest. Just go. If you're having fear, if you're having any fear-based thoughts, that's how you know that there's something controlling your mind. It's an external environment. It's outside thoughts. You have been taught to be scared of things. You have been taught fear. But all it is an illusion. So go into the forest and pause your life for a second. See what's going on inside of you. What's on automatic? What can you control in your life? Whether it's your reactions, your behaviors, your emotions. Just know that you're the observer of all of it, and you can control it. You can control your mind and your thoughts and your feelings. And you can come to an understanding. And that's when actual thoughts with clarity come in, and you start to have epiphanies and realizations, and even creative thoughts and ideas, and you start to be like, wait, hold up. So it's like that's how it kind of works, and it's like feel yourself, feel your heart, feel your head, hug yourself, like know that you are love. You are love, and you are creation. You are creation, okay? Don't doubt yourself. And I'm literally speaking to myself as I'm live right now, and it's just like trippy right now because I've been internalizing this, so that the fact that I'm alive right now and I'm kind of like sharing my inner world is, I guess this is what it's all about, it's what it's about, you know? So I'm kind of like going through my inner sea as well of feelings and thoughts and past thoughts and stuff like that. And this is kind of releasing for me because I used to be shy as hell. Okay. I still kind of am. I still kind of am, but it's like at the same time, why am I so shy? Why am I so shy? Like I need to get past this barrier of being shy. You know what I mean? And always listening and all that stuff, but it's okay because we change every day. We change and we have to just follow these changes. We have to just do it. So just do it. Yeah. um so yeah, that's what I wanted to express on live. And yeah,